We stayed in the Fives Azul resort in Mexico in February 2019 and we were in a 2-bedroom suite, and I thought I'd show you around. When we arrived at the hotel, we'd travelled for a long time and it was very nice to get a glass of champagne on arrival. We were then taken to our suite and we were incredibly excited to discover that we actually had a rooftop terrace. This wasn't something that we'd booked and we hadn't been told that we'd been upgraded or anything, but it basically meant that we had a whole area upstairs to ourselves. When you come into the suite, there's one main door and then there are 2 more doors inside. The door to the right was the door with the children's room. It had its own bathroom with double sinks, a separate toilet and a separate shower. And then it also had 2 double beds. There was a TV and air conditioning, and this room also had a little balcony to the outside as well. We were in block 12, which is relatively central, and the children's room did get a bit noisy at night, but it didn't bother them at all. In the children's room there was a TV, a large wardrobe, a safe and a minibar. We didn't actually discover the minibar there for ages. The minibar is all included in the price of your holiday and it is restocked daily if you take anything out of it. There's also tea and coffee facilities as well. Then moving into the main room, you go through the other door. Straight on your left there are some stairs which lead up to the rooftop terrace, but if you go straight on, then the kitchen is just on your left hand side with a big living area on the right hand side and the master bedroom through sliding doors from the living room. We really enjoyed having the kitchen space. It was lovely. The sofa also can be turned into a sofa bed, but there's still a sofa left over, so that's really useful to know. So you can sleep 6 in this accommodation. The fridge was restocked every day. If we took anything out of it, it was put back in the next day, and also we were left with plenty of water during our stay. On the topic of water, we drank all the bottled water whilst we were there. The water in the room for the first 5 days had a really strong sewerage smell to it, so I definitely wouldn't recommend drinking it. We also didn't use it in a bath for the first 5 days. After that time it stopped smelling so much, so they must have been doing some work on the water whilst we were there. The master bedroom is a fantastic size and the beds are honestly one of the comfiest beds I've ever slept in my whole life. There's a TV in here as well as a TV in the lounge, and there is an absolutely huge bath. I think ours was one of the slightly more dated suites, but it was still absolutely fantastic. Again, there's a double sink in this side and a toilet and a separate shower. There's also a huge wardrobe and a safe in here as well. The rooftop terrace had a large jacuzzi, a big area for sitting in, a couple of beds for sunbathing on, and also a large dining area too. There was a toilet up there and a room which may well have been a shower, but I couldn't get into there. Unfortunately, the bubbles in the jacuzzi didn't work, but it was an amazing space. The room was cleaned regularly and they left us some incredible towel creations. Staying in a suite gave us so much more freedom than all trying to squash into one room. It meant we could sit up when the children had gone to bed and have a drink. We could relax, we could sit out on the balcony. It was just so much nicer than all being squashed into one room or being in adjoining rooms. We had a fantastic stay and I will link below all the videos from our Mexico trip. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye.